Hi, Ayurveda Everyday with Talia. It's Talia. I'm at a conference this weekend and I kind of forgot that I needed to reschedule my Facebook Live because I would be at this conference, but we're just at the end of lunch break. I spent some time in the sun and I just wanted to jump in here and actually share a few things that I've learned over the past week. So the conference I'm at is it's more about business, but it's also personal development. And one thing that was mentioned today is, and they were talking business, but I was thinking, this is about healing in any area. And what the leader was sharing is to never limit your possibilities, or the way I'd say it, never limit what's possible for yourself based on your current circumstances or your past. And the reason why I think this is relevant for our group is because there's a lot of you in here who are healing from some pretty significant wounds. They might not occur for you as wounds at the moment. They might occur more like eczema, chronic migraines, being 40 pounds overweight and feeling stuck and not able to lose the pounds, not able to get light in your body and feel like yourself again. But in my mind and in the way that I perceive health, everything that we're dealing with is some level of wounding, and healing is, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm going to kind of go on a little bit of a tangent here as I talk this out. But when this teacher was sharing today and he was like, why do you do what you do for a living? And I was, at first I'm like, I'm really passionate about health, which is true, 100%. But I think I'm even more passionate about healing, because healing means that you are going beyond the present condition, the thing that's in your face that's bothering you, the pain, the discomfort, the injury, and you're saying, I know that there's something more for me than this. And I am also choosing to look at this whatever barrier or block or curve in the road that you weren't expecting or wanting. I'm willing to see this as part of my path to growing, and I'm willing to accept this and really look at it and see what I can create out of this. And for me, that's so beautiful. And I feel like healing is even beyond health, because it includes that mindset piece that's like not willing to just take the health issue as the final diagnosis, but it's really taking this to another level of possibility in your life. And I love that, and I feel like that's what I've done for myself through my practice of Ayurveda. It's certainly what I hope I inspire in all of you as the leader of this group. I'm so honored to be the leader of this group. I so appreciate everyone who's in here who takes the time to listen and join in on the conversations that are going on. That one about deodorant was crazy, natural deodorant. But yeah, I'm going to read you one of the quotes that I wrote down from today. Never undervalue who you are, what you know, or what you're capable of. And I just love that. So hopefully there's a little takeaway for you in this. And then I also wanted to share something I learned recently about neti pot. So traditional neti pot is where you flush your sinuses with a saline rinse. I personally do not recommend buying saline solution in the store because it's going to be a refined salt almost always. So to use a really good quality salt like Celtic sea salt, Atlantic gray salt, something that you go out of your way to get a high quality mineral rich salt, even for neti pot. Now the instruction is always to use distilled water, because you want to use a water that's not going to carry any microbes or bacteria. So a water that's been through some kind of distillation process to clean it. I don't buy water. I filter my own water at home. And so when I do neti pot, I always just boil water and use that water. And I've just kind of done it intuitively. But I was at a gut health conference earlier this week, or last weekend, and the leader of that conference, Grace Liu, she just mentioned, she was talking about parasites and how parasites can be in all these different food sources and water sources. And then she said that's why you always have to boil your water when you use when you're doing a neti pot, because if you're using tap water and there's parasites in your water, which is more common than not, you could actually get parasitic infection in your brain, which would be terrible. Because neti pot really, it just impacts, it's not just to clear your sinuses, it's also to clear your third eye, to open up pathways in the brain, to cleanse around the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. I mean, it's a very sacred area that gets cleansed when we do neti pot. So I definitely wanted to jump in and share that with all of you. I'll probably add it to the title of this Facebook Live when I get home and edit it later. But so 2 big things. Number 1, healing is a sacred path. Number 2, always use distilled or boiled water when you're cleansing your sinuses with a neti pot, and gargling with it as well. Anyway, kind of a mixed bag today, but thanks for listening. Comment below, tell me what you got out of the Facebook Live today, and I'll see you next time in our Facebook group. And if I'm ever not going to show up at noon on Thursdays, I'll either do another Facebook Live later in the day like I am today, or I'll let you know in advance and I'll make a special time so you can check it out if you want to. Okay,